Welcome to Bedtime Stories Factory, where from thought to tale imagination sails. Don't forget hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, so you never miss a tale. Now snuggle up, relax and let your imagination drift away with us. As the golden sun begins to dip behind the towering Rocky Mountains, the land of North America starts to grow quiet. The jagged peaks glow with a soft orange hue as the last rays of sunlight brush against them. Down below, the pine trees sway gently in the cool breeze, their tops whispering secrets to the sky. The animals that call this place home begin their bedtime routines. High in the sky, a majestic bald eagle glides on the evening air, its sharp eyes scanning the ground one last time before returning to its nest. From the towering trees to the winding rivers, it's time for the creatures of the forest to settle in for the night. Good night, Rocky Mountains, whispers the wind, gently brushing over the landscape, and the world feels calm and safe, as if wrapped in a warm, protective blanket. Deep in the forest, near a bubbling stream, lives a black bear named Bruno. All day long, Bruno has wandered through the woods, searching for the juiciest berries hidden among the brambles. His big paws splashed in the river as he fished for his supper, and his thick fur soaked in the warmth of the afternoon sun. But as the sky turns a soft pink and the air cools, Bruno feels a yawn coming on. He stretches his powerful limbs and ambles back to his cozy den under the sheltering pine trees. Inside, his den is lined with soft moss and leaves, creating the perfect place to curl up. Good night, forest, Bruno mumbles, settling into his bed, his large body slowly relaxing as the crickets begin to sing their night song. Soon, his gentle snores mix with the sounds of the flowing stream, and Bruno dreams of more adventures tomorrow. Not far from Bruno's den, a group of raccoons is still wide awake. These mischievous little creatures, with their bandit-like black masks, love to explore under the cover of night. With their tiny, nimble hands, they open acorns and peek into every nook and cranny of the forest. One little raccoon finds a shiny pebble and shows it proudly to the others, their eyes glinting with curiosity. Under the silvery light of the moon, they chase each other through the ferns and giggle as they climb up and down the tree trunks. But soon, even the playful raccoons begin to feel their eyes getting heavy. Good night, stars, they whisper, as they climb up a tall oak tree to find a soft branch to rest on. The soft rustle of the leaves becomes their lullaby as they snuggle together in their tree nest, wrapped in the safety of their family. On the wide, open prairies, the day's heat fades and the cool night begins. Down in their underground tunnels, a family of prairie dogs is busy preparing for bed. They've spent the day scampering through the tall grass, nibbling on fresh shoots, and playing chase above ground. Their burrows, dug deep into the earth, are like cozy homes connected by twisting tunnels. The youngest prairie dogs tumble into their beds of dried grass and fluff, still chattering about their adventures from the day. The mother prairie dog gives each one a gentle nuzzle before they settle in. Good night, prairies, they whisper, as the moon rises above the grassy fields, casting a gentle glow over their vast, quiet home. Above ground, the tall grasses sway like ocean waves in the breeze, while below, the prairie dogs dream of new games to play tomorrow. As the stars twinkle in the desert sky, a pack of coyotes begins their goodnight ritual. The warm sands have cooled, and the desert air is crisp and still. With noses pointed to the sky, the coyotes let out their signature howls, a soft, melodic tune that echoes across the empty landscape. It's their special song to say goodnight to the wide, open desert. Today, the coyotes have roamed the rocky trails and wandered through the cacti, sniffing for food and playing chase. Now, with tired paws, they gather close, their warm fur brushing against each other as they lie down. Good night, desert, they sing softly, their voices blending with the sounds of the night. The gentle rustle of a tumbleweed rolls past, and the coyotes close their eyes, their dreams filled with the freedom of the open desert. In the heart of the Great Plains, a herd of bison has settled for the evening. Their heavy hooves have left deep prints in the grass, and the sweet scent of wildflowers still lingers in the cool night air. The bison stand tall and strong, but as the night grows darker, they begin to lie down together under the open sky. The bison calves, after a day of running and playing in the fields, snuggle close to their mothers, seeking the warmth of their thick fur. Overhead, the stars twinkle brightly, like a blanket of diamonds spread across the sky. The breeze carries the scent of the earth, and the gentle mooing of the calves grows softer. Good night, plains. The bison hum quietly, their large bodies warm against the cool night air. The grass sways gently, and the great bison herd rests peacefully, their dreams filled with endless prairies. High in the trees of the dense forest, a great horned owl watches over the night. With its wide golden eyes, it can see everything, even in the darkest shadows. The owl perches silently on a high branch, its sharp talons gripping the wood. As the moonlight filters through the leaves, the owl swoops from tree to tree, its wings moving without a sound. Tonight, the owl searches for a quiet spot to rest. It finds a tall pine tree, and after one final look around, it fluffs up its soft feathers, making itself comfortable. Good night, forest. It hoots softly, its deep voice echoing through the woods. The breeze rustles the leaves and the owl closes its eyes, ready for a peaceful slumber. The forest feels safe under the owl's watchful gaze. Far to the north, where the land is covered in snow and ice, an Arctic fox curls up in its snowy den. Its fur is thick and white, perfect for blending into the snowy landscape. The fox has spent the day exploring the frozen tundra, leaping through the snowdrifts and searching for small animals beneath the ice. As the night falls, the sky above begins to glow with the beautiful colors of the northern lights, green, pink, and purple ribbons that dance and shimmer. The fox watches the lights for a moment, its white fur glowing under the colorful sky. The snow crunches softly as the fox curls into a tight ball, its fluffy tail wrapping around its body. Good night, snowy lands. The fox murmurs, and the Arctic is quiet. The animals of North America are all asleep, under the same peaceful sky, each one dreaming of new adventures to come.